Harass my 18-year-old sister? Prepare to lose your job. So my little sister Ruby just turned 18 last month, and she's this fierce, smart girl who doesn't back down from anything. I'm 8 years older and kinda the protective big brother type, even though we live in different towns now. She got into this amazing engineering program at State, and I was so proud because honestly, she's way smarter than I ever was. Anyway, she calls me last Tuesday completely freaking out about this conference she went to. It was some big career fair thing down south for her potential major, and she was super excited because it was her first real networking event. I'd given her advice about how to talk to recruiters. She had her resume all polished up, the whole deal. But then she tells me what happened, and I literally saw red. There was this old guy from some tech company who pulled her aside after looking at her resume. Keep in mind, she's a freshman with basically zero experience, so this was already weird. He starts asking her which hotel she's staying at and says he wants to take her to dinner that night. Then this creep actually reached out and touched her hair. Ruby started crying on the phone, and I just lost it. She's 18, at her first career fair, and this predator is making her feel unsafe. She told me she was scared to even give out her resume to other companies now because what if they weren't actually interested in hiring her? What if they were all just creeps? I told her to stay with friends and avoid that company completely. Then I asked for the guy's name and what company he worked for. She said his name was Robert something and he worked for Dataflow Solutions. The next morning I called in sick to work. First thing I did was look this guy up on LinkedIn. Seeing his smug face and his profile picture made me even angrier. Then I called my company's HR department and asked what would happen if one of our employees did something like this while representing us at a conference. Our HR lady was amazing. She told me exactly what to do and urged me to contact Dataflow's HR immediately. So I sat down and wrote the most detailed email of my life. I included everything Ruby told me, the conference location, the date, this Robert guy's full name, and described exactly what he did. I also mentioned that my sister was now afraid to attend career fairs because of this experience, which was true. Within 2 hours, I got a call back from their HR director, this woman named Patricia, who sounded genuinely horrified. She told me Robert was actually a retired employee who'd been doing recruitment work for them as a consultant. She said they were taking this extremely seriously and would investigate immediately. 3 days later, Patricia called me back. Turns out this wasn't Robert's first incident. They'd had complaints before, but nothing as detailed as mine. They immediately terminated his consulting contract and removed him from all recruiting activities. She also said they were reviewing their entire recruitment process to make sure this couldn't happen again. But here's the best part. Ruby called me last week and said she'd been contacted by Dataflow's new head of recruitment, a young woman who personally apologized and offered Ruby a paid internship position for next summer. Apparently, they were so mortified by what happened that they wanted to make it right. Ruby's confidence is back, and she's already signed up for 3 more career fairs this semester.